Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday. It's a Monday morning. You know what that means? Chapel. Pastor Leo Cunningham coming to you from the big worship room at Glenwood United Methodist Church on this Monday morning, and it is time for chapel. Now, hopefully, it's a little quieter than it was a little while ago. The big mowers were out, and I'm sure you can probably hear them near your classrooms right now. For those of you who are actually in building at the GCEC, kind of had to wait for those to get a little further away before we started chapel. We're starting chapel. Why? Because it's Monday. Chapel guy here. Let's talk about some things. It's been a long week. And I want to talk to you about this really cool thing God gives us. It's called memories. Have you ever maybe moved away? You lived in one place and you moved somewhere different, and you maybe left some friends behind? Have you ever maybe had a friend move away and you didn't see him? Or maybe there was someone who was really important to you, somebody you really loved, he died. Well, chapel guy is a little dressed up today because I've got to go to one of those situations, one of those ceremonies where we remember somebody who's passed away, who's died. But Jesus told his friends this really good story about that. He talks about how that you don't know where the wind comes from, and you don't know where the wind's going to go. But for a while, you know that the wind is there. I want you to think about that. Have you ever gone somewhere and you know, it's fall starting to show up, and you can maybe smell people with the fire pits or cookouts or barbecues, and you can smell the smoke. You can smell the food maybe cooking, and you're not sure where it's coming from, but you know it's there. You know it exists, even though you can't see it. Or maybe some days, last week, man, it was so hot last week for a few days. But then, this cool breeze would show up, and it would feel good for a little while. And then it would go away. That's what happens sometimes with people. They're only a part of your life for a little while. Not sure where they came from. You're not really sure where they're going. But for a while they existed. For a while they had a huge, they mattered a lot to you. Impact is a word that sometimes gets used. So, sometimes you got to hold on to those good memories. The good memories. Keep them in your head. Keep them in your heart. You know, like I said, if you had a friend or someone who was really important to you who you don't see anymore, sometimes you can just close your eyes and remember the good times. Remember the good things. The wonderful experiences that you had together. Or maybe you've got a picture of them. Or maybe you want to draw a picture of them. I remember one time when my dad, not one time, the only time it happened, that when my dad went away, my dad died. And my kids were so sad that their papa was gone. And my daughter, she was little then, she's much older now, said, I can't say anything I want to say to Papa. And I was like, sure you can. You still can. Uh-oh. The blowers are back. Maybe you can't hear it, but it's kind of loud. And I said, you can still write Papa a letter. That way you can get the feelings out. And I told her, I said, and you can give it to me. And maybe the next time I go up to Toledo, we can take it. I'll take it and I'll put it where Papa's at, or at least where Papa's body is. It's okay to be sad when you miss somebody. It's okay to be sad for a while when you've got to move. It's okay to be sad for a while because things are different and things have changed. Even right now, some of you have got maybe older brothers and sisters or older cousins who things are just different. School's different now. Some of you have older friends or relatives or aunts and uncles who are trying to do things differently because of this disease, this time we're living in. And it makes you sad. Sad's okay. It's a way to show that it mattered. It's a way to show that something was important to you and you miss it. But just hold on to those good memories in your head and in your heart. They're going to be helpful to get you through. Now, short chapel, good chapel, but we know what time it is. The drum of dismissal. Songbirds, dismissed. Tigers, dismissed. Monkeys, dismissed. Dino A, Dino B, dismissed. Piglets, dismissed. Busy bees, dismissed. School-agers and beyond, you are dismissed. Now I'm going to be dismissed as well. It's Monday morning, chapel guy, coming to you. I'll see you next week. Wash your hands, wear your masks.